Hello everyone, this is FoxyPapaSmurf, or FPS Gamer for short, and today we're breaking down the new Big Team Battle maps released for Halo 5. While Halo 5 has provided us with an unprecedented large-scale multiplayer space known as Warzone, many have still felt that the overall online experience has been lacking with the absence of Big Team Battle. 343 Industries is aware of this deficit and has provided 4 new multiplayer maps to fill it. 3 of the 4 maps were made largely in collaboration with renowned members of the Halo Forge community. These individuals, known as cartographers, made new renditions of maps from previous Halo titles, and have made their debut as part of the Battle of Shadow and Light DLC. These 4 maps are important because they give the community their first examples of player-created Forge content. First up is a map made exclusively by 343 Industries without any collaboration on the part of the cartographers. Appropriately named Basin, this large map was inspired by the beloved Halo 3 favorite Valhalla, remade in Halo 4 as Ragnarok. Many anticipated this inclusion due to the fact that no Halo title has been without a Blood Gulch or Valhalla offering, and for good reason. We had Blood Gulch in Halo 1, Coagulation in Halo 2, Valhalla in Halo 3, Hemorrhage in Halo Reach, Ragnarok in Halo 4, Bloodline in Halo 2 Anniversary, and Blood Gulch even made an appearance in the real-time strategy game Halo Wars. These maps showcase textbook examples of appropriately paced large-scale warfare. More accurately classified as a spiritual successor to the aforementioned Big Team maps, Basin delivers a sense of familiarity that resonates from its origins. The basic formula has remained unchanged now for over a decade. There are 2 sizable bases placed within either end of a pseudo-symmetrical gully. While the overall geometry has changed, the 2 bases have kept their relative sizes, bi-level construction, center drop-down, and 4 main points of entrance. Although the large line-of-sight blocking hill in the center remains, a substantial base has now been added alongside it to augment the competitive map control that takes place here. The addition brings a welcome point of contestation to the epicenter of the map. Like all of the maps in this collection, it plays slightly smaller than before. The Halo 5 mechanics provide an environment that allows players to traverse long distances on foot much faster than in previous titles. Sprinting, thruster packs, and the native walking speed of the players mean that infantry can cross from one end of the map to the other very quickly. Trick jumps are intentional, plentiful, and give the play space a sense of variety. The power weapon locations are varied and more obtainable than before. The plenteous weapon placement is an obvious answer to the increased quantity of cover that is now found throughout the landscape. The proportions of the map are clearly methodical. Vehicle paths are segmented by twisting infantry routes and towering geological obelisks. These obstacles, while numerous, do not over-fragment the map. Gaps are challenging yet rewarding. Even the placement and characteristics of the active camouflage was obviously very well thought out. Halo CE through Halo 4 have all included renditions of this battle-ridden canyon. The level of flexibility obtained here is a simple formula that is almost unparalleled. A friendly game of Team Slayer is every bit as enjoyable as a competitive match of multi-flag CTF. Every class of player, from snipers to Warthog drivers, have something to appreciate. Oftentimes, creating a lot of vertical play space in a map that already has a large footprint can excessively fragment gameplay. This isolates players and can lead to stale games. Headlong was the unsung hero from Halo 2 that proved that verticality can still exist effectively on a Big Team map. Psychoduck achieved the impossible by creating an almost exact replica of the Halo 2 behemoth with his map, Guillotine. The flow of the map is largely the same, but has been enhanced with the addition of Spartan abilities. Gaps that were once impossible can now be achieved with the help of sprinting and thruster packs. This drastically changes the speed at which a game plays. Before, it wasn't uncommon to go several minutes before encountering an enemy player. While the basic geometry covers the same blueprint, the bases have been simplified and the vehicle routes have been accentuated to assist in the flow of the map. It has somehow managed to uphold its original arbitrary nature while making the paths more understandable for players who maybe have yet to experience a map like Headlong. The level of fidelity observed with this creation is one that forgers couldn't even dream of achieving just a few years ago. The dramatically improved Forge tool offers more objects to choose from, a higher object count limit, and a system that helps map making become easier than ever before. Objects seen here include civilian cars, billboards, vending machines, signs, light posts, cranes, railing, pipes, smoke effects, ambient light, and so much more. Psychoduck's Guillotine is a very important addition because it showcases just how much creative freedom players will have with the new Forge sandbox. With looming skyscrapers, a vast array of scenic objects to choose from, and ample vertical battleground available, it shows that with Forge, the sky really is the limit now. Next is another fan favorite that has been dormant for quite a while. For longtime Halo fans, Standoff should be remembered as a rare illustration of how to segregate a map with physical distance. Maps will often use walls, scenery, or verticality to separate a map. Not many Halo maps in recent memory have used this technique, and this has left a hole in the variety of big team map offerings. Deadlock is Nokyard's answer to this gap. Although largely the same in scale, the map has removed many areas of previously unused territory. The platforms behind each base and the wide side routes have been removed. These missions have left only hotly contested land in their absence for players to fight over. The wide variety of mid to long range weaponry seen in Halo 5 would normally be a cause for concern on such an open map, but with the plethora of cover provided by the additional satellite dishes, players can now easily find a place to seek refuge. The extensive bases have always been an integral part of the original map and have seen little change in their overall layout. The hallways, however, have now been widened substantially. They are now so wide, in fact, that a Warthog can now be driven through the bases with minimal effort. The larger bases, combined with a smaller midfield section, have shortened the distance between the flag spawns. Attempting to capture the enemy flag on foot was once suicidal. Now, with a well-prepared team, running on foot can lead to a potential flag score. The map has been simplified to a point where only the most important aspects have remained. This has made the map much more competitive and all the more rewarding. Standoff has never seen a recreation in any other Halo title, and Nokyard does justice to the original with his map, Deadlock. Inspired by the Halo 4 map Longbow, the Fated Fire has made a recreation that caters well to the new gameplay mechanics available in Halo 5 Guardians. Recurve is scaled appropriately to incorporate the sprinting and thruster pack abilities that now dominate the Halo playspace. Noticeably smaller, the Fated Fire has gone with a slightly different approach in his recreation. Out of the 3 community-created maps, this one is by far the most loose interpretation of its original. Not much of the map has been left unaltered. Apart from the icy landscape, general map flow, and emphasis on long-range weapons, the map has seen a huge overhaul. The bases that were largely vacant before now have become integral locations for map control. These bases have been moved closer to the center of the map and have seen a major reconstruction of their interior playspace. The map is now highly explorable as well, allowing players to navigate inside, on top of, or around structures that are outlying in the distance. The smaller footprint has decreased the vehicle count observed on the map. While still present, a single Scorpion tank now sits in the center of the map and is almost always the location of brash contention at the starting moments of each match. 2 vehicle routes and 2 infantry routes give players plenty of options when attempting to cross the landscape. An additional basement route can be found underneath the center structure, but is mostly used to flank the enemy by means of a gravity lift that boosts players up to the sniper room. As with any successful map, no one power position offers complete flexibility. While the sniper perch is easily the most contested location on the map, a large portion of the player's view is blocked by scenery. Additionally, a large glare from the sunset makes for an unconventional hindrance to the sniper's line of sight. Overall, the map is very well balanced and is a welcome addition to the arsenal of big team maps now available in Halo 5. With the long-awaited Big Team Battle playlist finally here, players have been flocking to the arena side of multiplayer to get a taste of the large-scale carnage. Warzone, Breakout, and other Halo 5 exclusive editions have added variety to the Halo multiplayer scene, but Big Team Battle has seemingly filled the unavoidable gap that has existed since launch. Halo feels like Halo again. Well, thank you guys so much for taking a listen. I am really excited about these new maps. I'm even more excited about Forge. Seeing the level of flexibility that players are given with the new Forge tool has got me completely pumped to use it. If you guys like what you see here and would like to see more videos similar to this in the future, let me know in the comments section down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you appreciated it, and don't forget to share and subscribe. Thanks again, and I'll catch you guys next time.